President Obama is going to call for 30 or 35,000 more troops on Tuesday night at West Point to go to Afghanistan.
That appears to give General McChrystal most of what he asked for. Can you support it?
I would support an increase in troops, and the whole world is watching what we're doing there. We'll be evaluated by some pretty tough characters in the world as to how we handle Afghanistan.
I have a real problem supporting 30 or 40,000 more troops and $100 billion more a year for that war on top of what we're spending in Iraq.
And the key element here is not just more troops. The key element is shifting the operations to the Afghanis, and if that can be done, then I would support the president.
We will support the president. That is, we Senate Republicans. I can't speak for every one of us, but this is not a political issue with us. We believe we've got to prevail over the Taliban and al-Qaeda. We've got to do what we need until that mission is accomplished.
But I would suggest we put aside the health care debate until next year, the same way we put cap and trade and climate change, and talk now about the essentials, the war and money.
The president has to lay out a strategy, not just a reflexive response to a recommendation, but a strategy.
President General MacArthur in Korea wanted to drop nuclear weapons on China. You don't always go with the recommendations of the battlefield commander. You take them into account and then make the appropriate decisions. Show some deference to the general's recommendations, but these are just recommendations. They're not the 10 Commandments, after all.